Mirror, mirror on the wall, which one will be the biggest bomb of all? Well, we all know Snow White will probably be that one. Little Mermaid, you're probably gonna be safe from this one. Oh my god, I can't believe there are this many remakes of Disney stuff. I thought there was maybe like 10. Apparently there was more. I didn't even know about Peach Dragon. I forgot about Christopher Robin. I forgot about Alice in Wonderland. And I forgot the original, those two. I believe these two like basically started off there. 101, 102 Dalmatians. I damn sure forgot about this one. I didn't know that was a remake. I don't even think this one counts. So, was never a cartoon. But most of these are pretty accurate for what they were. This is like a spin-off, the origins of a character, not really a remake. So that's why no one had a problem with this one. The reason why I made this video was because I believe that the problem with the newer stuff is the fact that you're trying to appease certain demographics, a certain group, and that's the issue. When it came to all these movies beforehand, there was no issues when it came to the casting or behind the scenes stuff of any of these movies. Maleficent, no one had a problem with these ones. I do not remember a single person complaining about, not even Lady the Tramp. No one had a problem with that when no one saw it or cared about it, but no one was really negative toward it. The only crack in the armor per se was this movie, and it wasn't really a big crack per se. That's why it made a bunch of money. Was that Will Smith was cast, this before the slap, obviously, as the genie, and the problem was that nobody can replace Robin Williams as the genie. He's that charismatic. Maybe, just maybe, um, Jim Carrey. He can do it. He could do it. Maybe he didn't want to do it. I don't know why he didn't do it, but he's the only one with the kind of physical characteristics that can be able to do the coolness of Genie, but they didn't go that route there. Will Smith, they tried their best, and it was okay for what it was there, but the muscles and the thing didn't look right. And after that one, Dumbo, nobody cared about Dumbo. That needed to be remade. Maleficent, it is what it is there. So, and then the crack started with Aladdin, and then a huge crack in the wall came with Mulan. I mean, like, it was like a chink, a small little crack, and then someone came in and just, like, made that fucking crack the size of the fucking ceiling in the ground. That was it. I was like, there's something not right here. They got rid of, like, what's his name? The dragon character. They made Mulan into a girl boss. And I was like, oh my god. Most people were like, oh my god, what's happening here? No one cared about Cinderella, so let's move on from there. Pinocchio, boring as hell, people said. And then we have Little Mermaid. If this one made a giant crack in the fucking screen of Disney, this one shattered it. Little Mermaid absolutely shattered the fucking scene. Everyone can see what Disney was doing with Little Mermaid. There was no hiding at this time. It was a small little peak there, and then then the window was slightly open, and then the whole thing's open here. It was Little Mermaid. For some reason, she's black now, and you're gonna make her into a girl boss as well, and she don't need no man kind of stuff there. You change lyrics of songs to make it less quote unquote creepy. The glass is already shattered. And because the glass is already shattered, you got this. Peter Pan and Wendy. Do I need to say more? Not only did they continue with the race swap stuff, but they cut out the Hook stuff, the violent thing when it comes to Hook. Peter Pan's a joke now because he's a man. You might as well have Wendy in like a bigger font than Peter Pan. That's how much it is not about Peter Pan. It's ridiculous. Don't get me started on Tinkerbell. And then we have the new Snow White. Oh my fucking god. If this hasn't been talked about already a million times, it's over, bro. It's over, bro. If you think Little Mermaid was a flop there, I can't wait to see Snow White. I can't wait to see that shit. Oh my fucking god, bro. See, the issue is, the Little Mermaid actress Halle Bailey, she is actually a nice person. And she respects the source material. The person that cast Snow White hates the character. And to the point where people thought she might be the evil queen instead, which would have been a better fit. So not only does she hate the character, she doesn't want to appease the fans by wearing a dress for 18 hours long for one day. Imagine the Sentai actors, Super Sentai, what they got to do every fucking day. So she pisses on the original source material as well. There's so many red flags, bro. There's so many red flags. The only issue with Snow White, the way it was compared to what it should be now, it shouldn't have been done live action. It should have been Disney's first CG entry into their backlog. Because most of their stuff is hand drawn, they have the technology now to actually master CG and make it look really, really good. No, not live action CG like this bullshit or this bullshit. No, actual good looking CG with expressive character faces. You know, like in Spider-Verse or in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Expressive characters. Puss in Boots. That's what I mean. Puss in Boots like. The Last Wish one. Expressive character traits. Not abomination looking creatures that barely say anything. You barely been looking at them because they're so fucking ugly. Expressive looking. Snow White, 1997, looked phenomenal for its time. I mean, it still does now. But it definitely needs to clean up with details of like characters' faces. Like I don't Snow White has a nose. She barely has any like facial features in her eyes or cheeks. So you can put that in there, and you can make the Disney character or the animals around her. You can make the whole thing around that really cool. Add some more songs in there. Maybe a dance number here and there, and two with the dwarves in there this time. I don't think we really had a dance number back then, and maybe like the prince and or if you want the prince like person, Snow White and her could have a dance number. The evil queen could have her own dance number, like how happy or joyful she is that her plans are coming together. You could have have it a more musical affair. Yes, I do remember that the Snow White. The original one did have songs in there, but like big on full on dance numbers, like to appease female demographics, that kind of stuff. So it could go that route, but I don't think they're gonna do that. So let's see what happens in the new Snow White there. By the way, in case you don't know, instead of the apple killing her, this is what I heard from a test screening today. Instead of the apple killing her, they made it. Can I say kill on YouTube? I already did. I'm not monetized, bitch. So it's going to remove her mojo. Just like Zegler said there, she's going to be a girl boss, and it's going to remove her girl bossness. Oh my fucking god, I can't wait to see this fucking mess of a movie. That's it for now. Clack off.